Love is running dry. So baby, tonight let's put our lives on hold. Stay inside the way to go. It's time we unwind. Take it slow. Turn on the lights down low. Let's dance slow. We won't know where to go. Thanks for a lot of you guys wrote in questions. That's awesome. If you didn't write one in, just think of one while we're getting ready. So, and you might have questions when she's actually talking too. Hi, Amanda. Carter, you thinking of questions for later, or do you have to ask me something right now?
What?
What's your question, Carter?
My question is, how long have you been a singer?
Oh yeah. No, save those for her. When she comes, she'll come in later. All right, she's not on yet. She's gonna come on in about 10 or 15 minutes because we got to get set up and I got to talk to you guys. All right, hey Timothy, glad you could join us. Very good. Oh, who just sneezed? Who was
Me.
that? Who?
Me, Carter.
Carter. Oh, okay, Carter. God bless you. Go ahead and mute yourself. Cameron's joining us somewhere. There he is. Hey, Cameron. Hey, I saw your question. Those are good questions, okay? So hang on to those. For some reason, I might not be able to see your typed chat. For some reason on here, it's not working great. So you might have to just raise your hand or like say your name because I can't see where the chat is. My friend Mikey just joined us. Hello, Mr. Mikey. Timothy, you have a question?
So I'm just saying, do we need anything for
not
today?
Today. Good question, though.
Okay.
Hi, Hayden. Glad you can join us. Hi, Hayden. Can you hear us, Hayden? Hayden, can you hear us? Hello, Hayden. Can you wave? Mr. Hayden?
Can you wave?
Oh, there you are. Okay, good. Making sure you can hear us. Glad you can join us. Hey, Nolan. Glad you're here. Waiting for a few more people, hopefully, to pop in.
Can you hear me?
Who's talking?
Nolan.
Nolan, yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and mute yourself. Hayden, you can mute yourself now that I see you and heard you.
Timothy.
There you are. But that's not very well.
That's Timothy.
Do you see Timothy?
Oh,
Timothy's waving. Sing along. We've come too far to just throw it all out the door. This heart is asking for one more try, maybe just a little more. Hey, Violet. Good morning. Can see you. We've come too far to just throw it all out the door. This heart is asking for one more try, one more try. Hey, Rob. Can you hear us, Rob? Good, okay. I'm glad you could join us too. Hey, Jacob. Who's behind you?
I think that her name is Sal.
You think?
I know.
Okay.
Dima.
All right. Just saying hi.
Hi. And then
All right. We lost Sophia's video. Hopefully she'll come back and join us. Hey, Alice, can you hear us? Yay! You can hear us. Good. All right. And Sai, I see. Is that your mom right there?
Oh,
Sai, are you next? Is that your mom right next to you? Oh,
yeah.
hi.
Violet, where's your video? Why can't we see what you look like?
I don't know.
I don't know who does. Did Dave show you that?
All right, Violet, put yourself on mute.
Okie doke.
All right. Hey, Cash, good morning.
Hi.
All right, how about a little more fun song? This one. Violet, I see you found the video links, so that's good. You were asking. Go ahead and mute yourself too.
Okay, I came up with 2 questions.
Yeah, I think I saw one of them. That's good. All right, so hang on to them for when she gets in here.
Okay.
All right, how many do we have here? All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's about 19 of us, so that's awesome. 18 little scholars and 1 older scholar. Oh, all right, Tegan's joining us. Hi, Tegan. You look so official with the chair and the desk and everything behind you. You look like you're at a business meeting.
It's my dad's office,
Well,
so he got everything Star Wars in here.
He's got good taste. Good job.
It's everything. Like, I look around and there's everything Star Wars.
Really? Well, that means the force is with you, so that's good. All right, go ahead and mute yourself. All right. I don't know how many more people are coming. Hopefully a couple more will pop in. Let me turn this off real quick. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I think you're going to really enjoy meeting Lori Z. And thank you to all of you who actually wrote questions. That's super exciting. I don't know what happened to Malesh. Usually Malesh shows up here too. Hopefully he'll pop in. All right. Let's see here. Let me do something because I want to double check. Do. All right. Ooh, Nixon's joining us. All right. All right. Hey, Nixon, we don't see you, but I see that you popped in. That's really good. Thank you. Aiden's kind of out of, like, blurry there. There we go. All right. So while we're waiting, in a couple minutes, like I said, Miss Lori's going to jump in and I'm going to talk to her and introduce her. When she comes in, be ready to do the silent clapping for her. And then I'm going to have her introduce herself as well and just kind of tell a little bit about herself. And then I'll pick on some of you to answer questions, and then you can unmute yourself and ask. And then when she's done answering, then mute yourself back again. She's only going to be on, guys, for like 20, 25 minutes. It's going to go super fast. So we can't keep asking her more questions and more questions and more questions. But definitely, we're just very appreciative of the amount of time that she's giving us. Okay. So let's keep that in mind when she pops in. Just be aware of how much time she has. All right, Riley. Hey, welcome, Riley. Thanks for joining us. So keep, when she comes in, keep it on mute. When we're all done talking to her, I'll wrap it up, and then I'll make sure you guys can unmute yourself and you can say goodbye to her. She just told me that she has something very special for your parents after our video chat. So definitely want to have your parents listen if they can. If they're nearby, make sure that they can hear what's going on as well. So that's pretty exciting. All right, while we're waiting, I want to give a couple shout outs to some of you. I was looking at the AR goals, and I wish Malesh was here because Malesh has he's got 70% of his goal already. So we can kind of give a little silent applause for him. Alice has 72% of her AR goal already. Give a little silent applause. Right, Zachary, you gonna applause for us? And then Hayden, holy mackerel, Hayden, you got 88% of your goal. Nice job. And then Tegan, you're right at about 73% of your goal. Nice job. Give her a little silent round of applause. And our top person with a whopping 96% of her goal is Saya. Woo! Good job, Saya. That's awesome. Well done. So that's exciting. So keep working on your AR goals. That's pretty, something we want to keep going on. All right. One of the things that I am working on is I'm updating the weekly feedback form. So that's going to be for next week. You'll have a new playlist that'll show up on Sunday. It's going to look very similar to this last week. I want to point out on the ReadWorks, you only have to do one. You can do more than one, but you're only asked to do one for the week. So, and make sure you guys are following the close reading concept. Read the questions first, read the passages, 3 or 4 or 5 times, look at the questions, go back and forth, right? So make sure that you are really going all the way out. Hang on, Nolan. So really do what we normally do. What, Nolan?
Do you have to do the extra math for Friday, or it doesn't count?
What is extra math? What do you mean?
The extra math for Friday.
There's nothing that says extra. What do you mean?
Extra math. Do I have to?
Oh, extra. Oh, the website. Sorry. Yes, that's still you have to do on Friday. You have to do that every day, Monday through Friday. You don't have to do it Saturday and Sunday. But yes, Monday through Friday. So you're right. Sorry. That's okay. A good question. Good question. All right, Connor. Bless you.
For extra math, because I missed a few days because I was pretty busy. I did some on the same day to make up for them. Was that okay?
Yeah, maybe do a little bit on Saturday so I can see that you did some of the days too.
Okay.
All right, that works. All right, Broda, what's your question?
Instead, my parents are on a call, so can my brother come instead?
Can he sit and listen? Yeah, anybody can sit and listen. That's fine. And I'm recording this, you guys, so I'm going to post it on Google Classroom, and it'll be on my YouTube channel. So you guys can go back and hear it again, or your parents can listen. So it's all going to be there. All right. So let's see. She should be popping in any second now. The other thing, oh, there she is. All right. So wait for me to introduce her. Okay, guys? All right. She should be coming in any second now. Let's see there. And I see her. Can you unmute yourself? Lori, you'll need to unmute yourself. I can't control that. I can mute you, but I can't unmute you. Down at the bottom, there should be a screen that pops up that has the microphone.
There, do you hear me?
Yes. Hey, good morning.
Oh my goodness. Hi, y'all.
Hey, they're on mute, but they're going to give you a silent cheer and say hi to you.
Hi. Oh my gosh, you guys look great.
How is it in Nashville?
Today's a beautiful day.
That's awesome.
It's sunny and beautiful and warm, so we'll be outside a lot today.
That's good.
Yeah. How is it there?
It's actually a nice day. A lot of clouds, but it looks really nice.
Good.
I know.
Oh, look at everybody. Everybody's so cute.
I know, right? They got that factor going for them for sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And I've told them a little about yourself, and I know you're amazing. Like, you're just multi-talented. You've got your wellness and fitness going on. I know you're done singing. I know you're a mom, you're a wife. Holy moly, you just kind of do it all. and it looks so like you look good doing it. I mean, it's just like, wow, she's got it going on.
Thank you. Well, you know what? It's a lot of plates spinning. But I do my best and I enjoy all of it. So I'm thankful.
Well, good. What more do you want to add to it before we start letting them ask you a bunch of questions? What else could you kind of get background on what you do and everything?
Sure. Well, I am a nutrition coach and a fitness coach. So I help people make better choices with the food that they eat. And I help people either learn to exercise or learn a new way to exercise or get more movement in their bodies. So I love to help people, moms, dads, kids, everyone get healthier. That's my goal. When I was a kid, when I was your age and younger and then even a little bit older, I was a junk food junkie. Do you know what that means? I loved junk food, and all I ate was junk food. And this was a while back, so we weren't really learning about healthy food very much. It was kind of a different time. And I sort of grew up eating a lot of junk food. And then guess what happened? By the time I was a young adult, my body started telling me that it didn't like that. And I did not feel good. And I had to go to doctors because my body was breaking down. And so that's when I learned how to change the way I eat and to get more exercise and to eat healthier foods and make better choices. And then things turned around. And now I'm way healthier than I was back then. And that's what I like to help other people do too.
Yeah, no, that's important. And I've seen some of the things that you make and they look amazing. They're so colorful. It looks so fresh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I know you've kind of adapted it to kids and their lifestyle as well. And I know us kids and us big kids have a hard time always eating healthy. So yeah. I appreciate what you've done.
Oh, good. Thank you.
So you ready for some questions?
Absolutely. I'm excited.
Right. Saya, I saw one of your questions. Can you go ahead and unmute yourself and point yourself out and ask your question?
What's a hi, my name is Saya. What's a healthy breakfast for the morning? I don't like oatmeal.
Oh, hi, Saya. You don't like what did you say you don't like?
Oatmeal.
You don't like oatmeal. I just had oatmeal this morning. But there's other choices. So what do you like? What are some of your favorite breakfast foods?
Well, I like toast and butter.
Do you like peanut butter?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Here's what I do sometimes. When I'm in a hurry, Because I also like making eggs and omelets and egg scrambles and things. But when I'm in a hurry, I'll take a piece of toast, maybe some whole grain or a piece of toast that has some seeds in it, something a little bit healthier. And I'll put peanut butter on my toast. And then I'll take an apple and I'll slice it really, really thin and lay that out over the toast, over the peanut butter toast. And then I'll sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top. And maybe if I really need a little more sweetness, I'll drizzle a little bit of honey on top of that. But that's a really good, balanced, well-rounded breakfast that'll keep you energized for a while.
Does that answer your question, Sai? You can unmute yourself again if you need to.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Good question.
All right. Hey, Nolan, you had a question for her, but I think she might have answered it, but do you want to like ask her again? Because your question kind of went along with what she was saying.
Yeah.
Where?
Where answer it. Say hi. Hi.
Nolan, raise your hand so she can see you.
Hi, Nolan. Hi.
Why did you start eating healthy?
Yeah, well, that is a good question. Yeah, I kind of talked about that in the beginning, but like I said, when I was a kid, I didn't know how to eat healthy. Nobody was really teaching that. So I just kind of grabbed whatever I wanted to, and there weren't a whole lot of restrictions on me. And as I got older and older, I kept eating that way. And I just loved the junk food because let's be honest, junk food tastes pretty good, right? I mean, it tastes good. And I liked that. And so I ate so much of it that my body started to get sick. That's what happens when we don't fuel our bodies with good, nutritious food. Eventually, they get sick. And that's what happened to me. And that's when I decided, I don't want to live like this anymore. I feel horrible. And so I started to learn about the power of food and nutritious food and how it can really change my body and give me life and health. And so I started to eat that way, and everything changed from that point.
Does that answer your question, Nolan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. All right, go ahead and mute yourself. Hey, Lori, can you give us some examples of like what is considered healthy and yummy too at the same time?
Absolutely. Well, number one, like you mentioned, a lot of the food that you see maybe on my Instagram is very colorful. So you want to go for food that has a lot of color because like reds and greens and orange and yellow, all of those colors that are in delicious, healthy fruits and vegetables, each color represents a different vitamin or nutrient that it offers your body. So maybe you've heard people say, eat the rainbow, eat all the colors of the rainbow. That's because we need all of those vitamins and nutrients that those colors give us. And so there's ways to enjoy and eat those foods, all kinds of ways, to where they taste, maybe a raw vegetable doesn't taste good to you, but you like a cooked vegetable. So there's different ways you can cook things, but still fruits and vegetables are the core, should be the core of all of our meals and snacks.
So colorful things, not Fruit Loops, right? Is that what you're saying? That's not those colors.
Let's clarify. Yes, things that naturally occur in nature. Fruit Loops.
Oh.
That's a good question.
Well, good. All right, Tegan. I think you have a really good question for her too. She's the one down at the bottom, swiveling in a chair there.
Oh,
Tegan.
Yep, that's how I roll. I swivel. Okay, I don't.
My question was, how did you become a singer?
Oh, how did I become a singer? Okay. You know what, Tegan? I don't remember when I first decided I loved to sing, because as far back as I can remember, I was singing. I think maybe 3 years old, I can remember walking around the house singing. I wanted to hear all kinds of music, and I would try to sound like that person. And I loved listening to music. I loved singing in choirs. And the older I got, I started singing solos and in choirs with other kids and being in musical productions. And then I realized that I wanted to turn that into a career, and I went to college and studied music. But as far back as I can remember, I've always loved to sing.
Was it Belmont? Is it right that you went to?
Yeah, I went to Belmont here in
Nashville. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're big with music there, aren't they?
Yeah, huge. They actually, the campus sits right in front of Music Row.
Oh gosh, okay.
In Nashville. So they have a music business program, but they also, vocal performance, and it's a very big music school. Yeah.
Yeah, Nashville is on my bucket list when everything goes back to kind of normal. I hope to eventually make it there.
It's a great place. It's awesome.
That's what I hear. All right, Tegan, did she answer your question?
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks, Tegan.
All right. Just to kind of let you know, Madison and Carter asked kind of a similar question. So
Okay.
Can Madison and Carter, can you guys just wave at her and let her know that was you guys? You kind of asked us kind of the same question.
Okay.
Carter, did she answer your question?
I asked how long have she been a singer?
Oh, yeah. Who's good at math in this group? Okay. What is 47 minus 3? Who knows?
44. 44.
Okay.
Yeah, 44.
I've really been
44.
44 years. But professionally, since I was about 24.
44.
All right, good job. Go ahead and mute yourself back, you guys. Good job. Good answers, by the way. And then Madison, did she answer your question, Madison?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good. All right, so I know there's some other random questions.
Okay.
Down at the bottom is Violet. Violet, go ahead and unmute yourself and.
Hi. I have a daughter named Violet.
Oh, me too.
Okay.
Mom's
so
listening.
what is your favorite food?
Oh my gosh, Violet, that is a hard question, because one thing about me is I love all food. I don't think I've met a food that I don't like, but maybe one of my favorite things to make, I love it when we have taco night, because you can make tacos. Tacos are a very healthy meal. So whether it's chicken or beef, for example, this past Monday night, I did a taco bar. So I made some seasoned chicken in the crock pot. It had kind of those taco seasonings. And then I put out on the bar, all kinds of colorful vegetables. I put green lettuce and tomatoes and 3 colors of bell peppers. And I put some cilantro. Does anybody know what cilantro is? Right? It's an herb, and it tastes, some people like it and some people don't, but we like it. And then I put some onions and some beans and just a lot of different healthy things, and everybody made their own taco bowl. And we put some organic shredded cheese on there and some sour cream, and it was delicious, and even some organic corn chips. So everybody kind of made it their own, but that's one of my favorite things to do, Violet, is taco night. And it was Monday, but we did Taco Tuesday on a Monday.
I have 2 other questions for you.
Okay.
One more, so we can give everybody else a chance.
What's your favorite animal?
Okay, I'll tell you right now what my favorite animal is a moose. I know that's weird, but my son, Brayden, is really, he's into moose. Is there a plural of moose? Is it just moose?
It's moose, yeah.
He's moose right now. In fact, that's his nickname. We call him Moose. So I gotta say moose. He would be mad at me if I didn't say moose. So
All right, Violet. that answers your question, right?
Yeah,
All right.
Thanks, Violet.
I'll meet myself.
Thank you. All right, Connor, right at the top there. What's your question?
Hi, Connor.
So my question is, what was your favorite song that you sung?
Oh, goodness. I think it might have been the song that was on the radio for a little while, way back when, and it was called Special. I think that might have been the most fun.
I sent them a link of that video.
Oh, you did? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think that might have been the most fun. That was a fun song to write and sing.
And it looks like it was shot in LA. Is that right?
It was. It sure was. Yeah. Yeah.
Connor, does that answer your question?
Yes.
Now, Lori, I know you sing like different genres of music too, correct?
I do, yes. Right now, the only singing that I'm doing, I sing. Does everybody know what a symphony is? Symphony, it's like a huge band, but it's a big group of all kinds of instruments. And there's probably, I don't know, 60 different instruments in an orchestra or symphony. And so I sing with symphonies right now. And I sing, there's a show I do called Hello Hollywood. And I sing a bunch of movie songs, like the song from Frozen, Let It Go. A bunch of movie songs. And then I'm in another show where we sing some old songs that you might not know, your parents would know, but you might not know some of those songs. But yeah, I do sing a lot of different styles. And that's one thing that Belmont University helped me do as a music major, was learn how to sing all different kinds of music, even opera, even a little bit of opera. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Impressive. Very impressive. That's hard to do, all the different genres. So well done.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Who can I call on now? Thank you, Connor. You can go ahead and mute yourself. Timothy, you've been waiting patiently down there at the bottom.
Hi, my name is Timothy, and I have a question for you.
Okay.
And so my question is, how old were you when you first stopped eating junk food?
Well, I was about 24 years old when my body started telling me enough was enough. But here's the thing. I didn't completely 100% stop eating all junk food, because you know what? Every now and then, a yummy brownie or a cookie or a donut or a bag of Cheetos or something like that is okay. But I want to make sure that about 80% of the time, I'm eating foods that nourish and fuel my body and make me feel like I have energy and make me feel like I'm strong. And then, if we go for ice cream as a family, or if my stepdaughter wants to make a delicious cake, I'm not going to say no. So I allow myself to have some goodies. But for the most part, I feel better when I eat nutritious foods. So I think I was about 24 when I decided I was going to change, but I still have some treats every now and then.
All right, Timothy, does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Thanks.
Right, good. Hey, Laura, I know you like to cook, but does your family and the kids all come in and help too, or did they just, pig out after you made it all?
Some of them do. I mean, actually, everyone kind of has their own specialty that they like to make. So everybody helps from time to time. And I'll tell you one thing that we do. Sometimes it's hard to get in enough fruits and vegetables during the day. And so back when we could all go to the grocery store, we can't all go right now, but before this crazy virus happened, I would take two of my kids to the grocery store and say, hey, pick out a vegetable that you either want to cook or you want to eat this week. And they would, and we would eat it the way they wanted to eat it. And that was helpful to kind of give everybody a say. And then another thing we do, I make a veggie platter most nights. So as I'm cooking, sometimes if your mom or dad are cooking, do you start to get hungry? You want to go in there while they're cooking and grab snacks and go in the pantry and get chips? Does anybody do that? Yeah, we all do that here too. So I decided, I said, I don't want you guys eating that stuff while I'm making a healthy dinner. So I put out all these different vegetables, beautiful vegetables. And sometimes we chop them into fun shapes. And sometimes we just chop them into bite-sized bits. But then I put out some dips, like ranch dressing or hummus or another kind of dressing that somebody really loves. And I say, y'all can snack on that while I'm making dinner. And you know what? They do. And they like it. And so that's a great way before dinner to get veggies in. And then we take that plate over to the dinner table and we continue eating it at dinner time. And it's just always there and it's beautiful. So maybe that's something you guys could do. You could put together your own veggie tray and see how many colors you can get in there and some fun things that you could dip it in. That would be awesome. That's a great way to get your vegetables.
Yeah, that's a good tip. So hopefully you guys were paying attention there. Chloe G, you're raising your hand very nicely. Go for it. Can you unmute yourself? There you go.
My question is, what's the best exercise to do?
You know what? The best exercise is anything that you love. So if you love to run around and play tag with your friends, if you love to jump on the trampoline, you love to jump rope, ride your bike, ride your scooter, anything that you love is the best exercise because you're going to do it more. You know, I mean, really, exercise is just movement. And the best people, the best exercisers are kids because y'all know how to move and your bodies tell you that they want to move and they should move. So any way that you can play is a good form of exercise, and it doesn't have to be super structured. My son can burn a gazillion calories outside playing tag and jumping on the trampoline, and it may not look like exercise, but it sure is. So just think of fun. Exercise is movement, and it should be fun. If you love it, it's good exercise.
And what are the ages of the kids?
10, 12, almost 13, 15, and 19.
Gosh, that's quite a range.
Yeah. Yep, very different.
That's awesome. So let's see, Chloe, did you answer your question?
Yes.
Chloe,
Okay,
what
cool.
do you love? What's your favorite kind of movement?
My favorite kind of movement is trying to do a bunny hop to my scooter.
Ooh, bunny hops. That's awesome. That's hard too. That would be great exercise. Even having a dance party, that's great exercise too. You could put on music and just dance, dance, dance. That's great exercise.
All right, thank you, Chloe. You can mute yourself. We have time for one more question because I want to make sure we don't hold you too long, Lori. Thank you so much for all your time.
Oh, absolutely.
Jacob, go ahead, answer your question. Ask your question. Talk.
When did you start to do fitness eating?
Well, there again, kind of like singing, I have always been a super active kid. I'm the kid who can never sit still. So I would have loved to be in your class because I wasn't good at staying in a seat. My body was just always saying, move, move, move. So I was exercising before I even knew I was exercising. I would get on my bike, like in the summertime, I would get on my bike and ride my bike to the pool and swim all day and ride my bike home. I was just always in motion. So I think probably around the time I was in my late 20s, I realized that I would like to help other people who maybe didn't like exercise so much. I would like to help them find ways to work out too. And that's when I became a personal trainer and a fitness coach. So that's just something also like singing that I've always loved to do. It's just a part of me. I love to move my body.
And Jacob, you can relate to that, right?
And I can always move around, and I always ride my bike.
That's awesome. It's so good. We'll keep doing. Are you doing that a lot right now?
Yep.
Yep. We are too.
You and Jacob have some very similar activities.
That's good, Jacob. You probably are a really creative kid, huh?
And Connor does the same sometimes.
Yeah. Good. All of that energy, like we don't want to keep it trapped in our bodies. We got to get it out, you know?
Yep.
Jacob, did she answer your question?
Yep.
You can mute yourself. All right. Lori, is there any time that you come out to LA that we could, see you perform or anything?
Well, you know what? As of now, there is one scheduled for next May, and I'll keep you in the loop on that one. I think it's in Long Beach.
Okay. That's in driving distance, so that's good.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, I'll let you know if, a couple of them, because of all of this, has been canceled. They've been canceled. But that one's on the books, so I'll definitely let you know about that if it happens.
That'd be great. Thank you. So before we say goodbye to you, can everybody get close? And I want to take a picture with everybody up close to the camera and smiling. So everybody get real close. All right. Make it a good smile. Here we go. You there, Sophia? All right. Here we go. Jacob, come on, get in there. I want to see you. All right. Hold on a second. All right. We're smiling. And okay, I think I got you guys. Let me double check.
Oh, so cute.
Oh my gosh, you're going to love this. I'll send it to you.
Oh, yay. You guys are awesome. This was so fun to talk to you.
Well, thank you very, very much. Any last thing you want to add, Lori, before we let you go?
Well, I'm going to send, I have a snack guide, and I'm going to send that to everybody's parents because it has some really good, it has a good snack recipe. It's a recipe that you guys could make. There's only a few ingredients, and you could make it, and it's a great snack. It's very healthy. And it has a lot of just tips and ideas for snacking, because snacking can be tricky. And sometimes we get hungry between meals, and so we got to grab something, but it's good to know what a healthy choice is. So I'm going to send you guys that. And you know what? Just if you guys want some ideas of good recipes, I'll send my email address too, and I can send some recipe ideas for you guys. Does anybody cook? Do you guys cook at your house? Good. Can I hear, what are some of the things you cook?
Some of the things that I cook. Some of the things that I cook is pancakes, quesadillas, and sometimes I do eggs.
Ooh,
Egg sandwiches, soup, macaroni and cheese.
yes.
I cook French toast.
So, what if I give you a homework assignment?
My mom and dad. You said try to give us homework.
Okay, guys, hang on a second. Go ahead and mute yourself back.
Okay.
French
toast.
I love that you guys cook. That is awesome. How about if you guys try to see how many different vegetables you can eat this week? I've cooked eggs. That's great. You know what? You can put vegetables in your eggs too. Has anyone ever done that? Sometimes I'll take some bell peppers and some spinach, and I'll cook those first, and then I'll put the eggs in. I call it like a veggie scramble. But see how many vegetables you guys can eat this week. Make it a game, make it a contest, and see how many different colors you can get and varieties of vegetables you can get.
And if you guys do it and have your parents post a picture, then I can send them to Lori.
I would love to see that. That would be awesome.
All right. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Shake your head, give me a thumbs up, you know. All right, before she goes, first of all, Lori, thank you. Oh my gosh. First of all, it's just a delight to actually get to meet you and talk to you. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. This was a joy. I loved it.
I'm inspired by what you're doing in your life, and longtime fan, and will continue to be a longtime fan. So thank you for spending time with my little scholars. So
you guys are amazing. Thank you. Anytime, anytime.
all right, can you guys unmute yourself and everybody just say bye real loud? Okay, go ahead and mute.
Mr. Deep,
All right, go ahead and mute. There you go. You get a little taste of what goes on. Connor, go ahead and mute yourself. Jacob. All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you. This was awesome. Thank you.
I'm glad you could do it. And yeah, I'll send you that picture too.
Okay. And I'll send you this email with everything in it.
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Bye, you guys. Eat your vegetables.
Bye.
Bye, Lori.
Bye.
All right. What'd you guys think? Thumbs up. Was that good? All right. Let's see if we can do just about a 1 minute here. What did you guys get out of it? And your parents can actually chime in too if they have something to say. Eric, what did you learn or get out of this?
I learned that if you just go and play in the trampoline that I always do, it's exercise. I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely. So good. I'm glad you picked that up, and thank you for telling us. And thanks for joining us, Eric. I'm glad to see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had some problems in the beginning,
Right.
and then I got here. So yeah.
Okay, good. Let's see who else has something that they learned. Amanda, did you learn anything?
Too much junk food could make your body shut down.
Yep. And I'm guilty of that myself, you guys. I am a huge junk food eater, so I have to be better at it for sure. Okay. All right. Let's see who else. Let's see. Hayden, did you get anything? I think Hayden's stuck there. All right, let's go with Saya.
One thing I learned from Lori Z is to eat healthy, and that will give you more energy, and to eat healthy food. And what I like to do to exercise is at my house I have the Peloton, so I always ride it, and I get a lot of energy ride it.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. All right, let's see. Rob, what did you learn?
I learned not to eat a lot of junk food and eat more vegetables.
Yeah, and you know what? You can actually make vegetables yummy. Like I add some vegetables to my salad. So I have salad and I put bad dressing that you're not supposed to put on. But I also add like grapes and apples to my salads and chicken. And so, but I also add some like orange bell peppers. So I add like she's talking about colors. I add a lot of different colors in my salad, and it's really yummy. So good. I'm glad, Rob. One more real quick. Zachary, what did you learn?
I learned that not to eat a whole bunch of junk food and eat some vegetables.
Yeah, I agree. And that's hard to do because we don't like it as much. So, all right, guys, we're going to stop. This has taken a lot of time, and so I really appreciate it. Just keep learning. I'm so proud of you guys. You're all working super, super hard. A big shout out to you guys. I love it. Like I said, I had one from Alesh. His writing is like doing amazing, and his AR score is really high too. And the rest of you guys, just keep working hard. Your parents are messaging me. You've been messaging me. So please, please keep that up. You have stuff to do, finish up today. On the weekend, if you need more time, you can take it. That's great. I'll send out the check off feedback list to your parents on Sunday and Monday. And then we have a new playlist starting up on Sunday. You can start it on Monday. All right. And tell your parents that Miss Lori is going to send me an email that I'll send out to them that is really neat. And by the way, you guys can tell your parents. You can find Lori on Instagram, and you can find her, obviously, the website that I sent to tell your parents. So that's it for today, you guys. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. So you can go ahead and unmute and say goodbye and then log out.
Bye, Mr. Deaver. Bye, Felicitas.
I was never
Oh, boy.
here. Like literally, I was never here. Bye bye.
All right, log out. Go ahead, Connor. You can go.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks for joining us, Alice. All right. Are you out? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and go.
How
Bye,
do you
Connor.
log
You can
out?
go. Down below, you move your cursor and a little menu should pop up that has a red hang up thing for a phone.
Oh, that's how you do it? Okay.
Violet, are you gone? Nope. Violet need to go. Nixon, thanks for joining us. So good to see you. Can't hear you, but I can see you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, Violet, are you gone? Violet, are you there? Sophia, are you there? So who's there?
I am.
Oh, Nixon. Okay, you got to go. Can you know how to hang up?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. All right.